We respectfully acknowledge that we are sharing and learning on the traditional territories of the Kwanlin Dun and Ta'angkwatchin Council. Kim and I teach grades 6-7. We both have our own classrooms at Selkirk Elementary School, and we have classes with very diverse learners.
Through the scanning process, we noticed that a number of our learners were disengaged. We asked ourselves, what can we do? Initially, our focus was...
There's a lot about laughing and stuff. Cheer them on, clap.
Initially, our focus was, if we incorporate more hands-on activities, students will become more engaged and motivated. But as we moved through our inquiry, our focus evolved into more experiential and culturally meaningful activities will help our disengaged learners become more engaged, independent, and responsible.
Our hunch was that we had students had been learning in isolation. They were used to doing paper and pencil activities. As well, there were students that didn't feel a sense of belonging and a part of our school community.
Our professional learning has included our learning network with Mike Snyder, the LSS website, and the books you see on this slide.
When we were looking at different activities for our classroom this year, we used the OECD 7 Principles of Learning, the First People's Principles of Learning, the core competencies, social and emotional learning, and the students as our anchor points. Our students were an integral part of the planning and execution of all our plans.
The first big project that we worked on together was the cardboard arcade. The students had a great time creating their games, and we used the opportunity for them to present them to younger students.
We got time.
During our inquiry, our check-in made us realize that students were still being left behind. At this point, we asked ourselves, how could we motivate the students we were not reaching? Because we were already working on reconciliation within our separate classrooms, we decided to invite local First Nations knowledge keepers and elders to incorporate Yukon First Nations culture. Having guests come in and share with our students helped create a sense of community and belonging. Currently, students from our 2 classes are in the process of designing a wall that you can see here, parts of it, for reconciliation at the entrance of our school.
Our students also hosted a math fair for the rest of the students, and we regularly do STEM activities with our students. We've been tracking the learning outcomes, and we're really excited about the cross-curricular learning taking place.
As we ask ourselves if we are making a difference for our learners, we know that the majority of our students are more excited and motivated about their learning. We know this because we can see it on their faces and with the work that they're producing.
So they look a little bit different than the sleeping students at the beginning. So our journey is just beginning. So far, we've learned that hands-on activities and projects can be messy and time-consuming, but what our students have gained from their experience is important for their development and self-confidence.
So looking ahead, we're going to be on the land next year a lot more.